थोड़ा a little. Focus. MashaAllah. 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 Subhanallah.
मैयत में आए
Sabırız. MashaAllah. Bro मैं बताया बोलेंगे ना मैं मदरसे में बच्चों को भेजता हूँ
कहाँ है रे इसमें लाइव नहीं आ रहा था
check.
Assalamu alaikum everyone. This is the super blue moon which is visible over here. We have used special equipments like telescope and other motors which detect the movement of the object and follow its path. Why it is called a super blue moon? The reason is firstly it's a super moon because it is occurring 2 times in a month, which is the month of August. And secondly, why a blue moon? Because it is the nearest to the earth on its perigee, close to 99% or 99.6% closer than most of its time, to be precise. And that is why the combination of it is called as the super blue moon. So I want all of my students or anyone who is watching this to be calmly sitting and catch this mesmerizing view and thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for giving us an astonishing environment space around us. Inshallah, the live stream will be for approximately 15 minutes, and post that we'll be showing the special equipments used for capturing this beautiful moment, and also the location that we are capturing this from, because light disturbance would be a lot, and we wouldn't be able to capture with the light disturbance, and the clarity would be uh, doing a very big role if we are in a polluted city environment where light and air pollution is there. So inshallah, post giving a full view, post giving a 15 minutes of view of the moon, we'll be moving towards the assembly and the equipment that we have used over here. And we'll also try to focus on Saturn, which is the biggest visible planet from our Earth, and the brightest star looking object that will be there in the space. And today is the special day. There are two space instances happening. That is the super blue moon, and also the Saturn will be at its brightest. So inshallah, I want all of my students to hang along, and all of the viewers who are watching this to hang along until we close this live streaming, so that you'll be taking the big advantage and key takeaways from this live stream. Please enjoy the surrounding natural sounds that you are hearing. Yes, beta. It's not blue. It's called blue moon because of its because of the phrase or the occurrence of it. That is rare. रहता है ना, हम लोग बोलते हैं ईद का चांद जैसा बोलते हैं ना, मुहावरा, काइंड ऑफ अ मुहावरा इन इंग्लिश ऑल्सो यू से once in a blue moon, right? It is because of its rarity. It's not because of its color, it is because of its rarity. But it has been recorded sometime that when this occurrence happened, there was a volcanic eruption also, which happened in certain areas, certain parts of this world, where it was visibly blue also. तो एक टाइम पर ऐसा हुआ था कि इन हिस्ट्री इट वाज रिकॉर्डेड, हिस्ट्री में ऐसा रिकॉर्ड हुआ था कि इट वाज एक्चुअली विजिबली ब्लू इन कलर, बट नॉट बिकॉज द मून वाज ब्लू इटसेल्फ. मून ब्लू था उसलिए नहीं, बल्कि हमारे पास जो एटमॉस्फेयर में वॉल्केनिक करप्शन की वजह से जो डस्ट वगैरह आया था उसकी वजह से ब्लू था. आई होप दैट आंसर्स योर क्वेश्चन, साद. So best part is the moon is in its brightest state right now. If you can go out onto your terrace and आप लोग अगर आपके टेरेस पे जाकर देख सकते हैं तो आज का जो मून रहेगा वो सबसे ज़्यादा ब्राइटेस्ट रहेगा towards Earth, because 99.6% it is bigger. It is 14% bigger than the usual full moon to Earth. And perigee, I want all of you to be doing this homework. What is perigee, apogee? Okay, look for perigee and the apogee. What are they on the orbit of the moon? So these things will be helping you all. ये चीज़ें आप लोगों को मदद करेंगे आप लोग समझने के लिए what it is actually. सो कोई जाकर देख सके कि गूगल सर्च कर सके एपोजी एंड पेरिजी व्हाट दे आर एंड व्हाई दे आर इम्पोर्टेंट एंड हाउ वी आर एबल टू फाइंड आउट द अकरेंसेस ऑफ द मून टुवर्ड्स द अर्थ एंड हाउ वी आर एबल टू प्रेडिक्ट हम लोग कैसा मालूम कर सकते हैं कि 30th अगस्त को ओके इट विल बी द नियरेस्ट मून, ऐसे सारी चीज़ें कैसा मालूम कर सकते हैं, व्हाट इज़ द रोल ऑफ ऑर्बिट्स इन दिस थिंग्स, ये सारी चीज़ें आप लोग गूगल कर कर इफ़ यू कैन कमेंट डाउन बिलो, इंशाल्लाह देयर विल बी गिफ्ट्स एंड रिवॉर्ड्स आल्सो फॉर माय स्टूडेंट्स in school. They will be recognized also for that, their efforts, knowing some knowledge bits यहाँ पर. So this is a very special moment for all of the sky gazers. Sky gazers are the people who gaze at the sky for looking out for special moments or looking for So this has been made possible. ये possible इसीलिए था क्योंकि we have a sky gazer or kind of a astrophotographer enthusiast with us, which is Adil. Which this has been made possible through his efforts. He has been able to set up all of the equipments over here, and the live stream could have been possible because of him. So Adil. So let us welcome Adil. If you people have some questions with Adil also, you can ask questions directly in the chat with Adil.
Yes, I will. Hello everyone, very good evening.
अगर आप लोगों को भी कुछ क्वेश्चंस है, how do you want to follow astrophotography, that is the photography of स्पेस एंड ऑल ऑफ द ऑब्जेक्ट्स ऑफ द स्पेस, ऐसे चीज़ें जो करते हैं उसकी हॉबी कैसा फॉलो करते हैं. इफ़ यू हैव एनी क्वेश्चंस आप लोग पूछ सकते हैं, पूछ सकते हैं आदिल से इफ़ यू वांट टू. सो वी हैव few people also accompanied with us who are also enthusiastic in astrophotography.
Hello everyone, very good evening. Mashallah, so the moon is very bright today. I hope everyone is enjoying watching it. So as Tawhid has already introduced me, I am an astrophotographer, you can say, or you can just call me as a Senophiles.
So Adil,
हमारे
बच्चों के लिए ये बताइए कि एस्ट्रोफोटोग्राफी क्या होती है पहली चीज़ तो, and Senophiles, what it is, what is the meaning of it, and where did you develop this? आपको यहाँ से ये स्पेस की जो enthusiasm आया है, आपको जो इंटरेस्ट आया है, where did you get this from? तो थोड़े questions है which I want my students and the viewers to know about. How, I mean, the answer should be there for them.
Sure, Tawhid. So coming to astrophotography, so it is basically you take photographs, right? So you take photograph of human beings, you take photograph of animals, you take photograph of scenic beauties and all. So this is a basic photography. However, if you are taking any celestial object and the photography of any celestial object as in um, whichever object you find in sky is known as a celestial object. So that photography, okay, so the photographs which you take of a celestial object, so that photography is known as astrophotography. So I hope this answered your first one. And coming to the selenophile, so a person who loves moon is known as a selenophile. Okay, someone who loves moon and who loves to study more about moon, so he is known as a selenophile. And then how did I
That's great. Thank you for the insights on that, Adil. Thank you for the information that you have given. ये सारी चीज़ों पर इंफॉर्मेशन देने के लिए. बट हाउ डू यू स्टार्ट? ये एक क्वेश्चन मेरे पास से भी है, बिकॉज आई एम ऑल्सो क्यूरियस कि हाउ डू यू स्टार्ट एस्ट्रोफोटोग्राफी, और व्हाट इज द बेसिक बेयर मिनिमम दैट आई कुड स्टार्ट विद?
Okay, so bare minimum how you can start it is, it's you should basically understand how basically you should understand the sky objects, what exactly does our solar system contain, what our Milky Way galaxy contains, and what are the neighboring galaxies. Or you should basically understand very basic minimum stuff. For example, you should understand what is a asteroid, you should understand what is a moon, you should understand planets, how many planets do we have, and you should understand what is the closest planet. Okay, so this is how you basically understand. And coming to interest, yeah, it again depends. You have to understand, you have to have the curiosity first. So as everyone says, curiosity is the key. So you should have curiosity to understand, and you should have curiosity to ask why. The question and the alphabet Y is very superior in my view. So when you ask questions, you start exploring all by yourself. So since now we have got all of the world in our fingertips, right? We have got Google altogether, wherein, and now thanks to OpenAI, they have given us ChatGPT and all other generative AI stuff. So you can work more on you can start exploring these space objects.
And also, Adil, here, from question from audience, your left side.
Hey, hi Shoaib. Yes, please.
Hello. So my question is like, as you were saying, currently you are looking at the moon and all. May I know which gadget you are using, and like how to get it, like what type, how can it can measure up to?
Okay, so yeah, so current telescope what we are using is it's Astromaster 130 EQ. So the reason I chose this is because it's very basic. ये बहुत बेसिक है, और दूसरी चीज़ क्या है, ये बहुत आइडियल है आपको. जैसे कि वीनस हो गया, जुपिटर हो गया, सैटर्न हो गया, मून तो माशाल्लाह नाउ व्हाटएवर वी आर सीइंग.
To start off, you are saying that from a basic standpoint of view, if we want to start, अगर हमें नए चीज़ से शुरू करना है एस्ट्रोफोटोग्राफी एंड टू ऑब्जर्व द सेलेस्टियल ऑब्जेक्ट्स, अगर हमको वो ऑब्जर्व करने के लिए देखना है कुछ भी, तो दिस इज द बेसिक, दिस इज व्हाट यू आर सेइंग, राइट?
Right.
Okay.
So this is the basic and the best.
While you were talking about
object.
the curiosity, the interest, and the inspiration, could you? I'm just curious, and I cannot miss it from my mind that these are the objects. These celestial objects were the things, as far as I remember, Ibrahim alayhi salam, right? These objects were the core for Ibrahim alayhi salam to know that there is a bigger being which is controlling all of this, right? Could you throw some light on that? Do you get any inspiration from this, as Ibrahim alayhi salam got any?
See, yes. So, see, as we know, everything is created by Allah, right? So Allah is the creator, and He created all of these for us to understand. For example, if you know, it is mentioned in Quran that Allah Ta'ala mentioned, saying we have built mountains, we have built stars, we have built moon and all, right? So everything has got its own orbit. ठीक है, मतलब हर चीज़ अपने दायरे में घूमती है और इस हर चीज़ का इख्तियार सिर्फ अल्लाह ताला के पास है. अभी जो तारे हैं, अच्छा इसके पीछे का मैं आपको साइंस बताता हूँ. अभी माउंटेन्स जो है, पहले ज़माने में माउंटेन्स आपको ये नेविगेशन के लिए इस्तेमाल करते थे. दिन के टाइम पे माउंटेन्स, शाम के टाइम पे कैसे करेंगे आप? माउंटेन कैसा पहचानते हैं आप शाम के टाइम पे? एकदम डल रहता ना. तो दैट टाइम अल्लाह ताला हैज सेड, शाम के टाइम पे आप तारों के ज़रिए यू गाइड योर वे. तो मतलब आप मून और आपका स्टार्स जो है वो आपको गाइड करते हैं. अब आप पूछेंगे भाई स्टार्स कैसा? अब स्टार्स तो सब एक ही दिखते हैं, ऐसा कैसा स्टार्स? देन कम्स योर कॉन्स्टलेशन, राइट? कॉन्स्टलेशंस जो है, कॉन्स्टलेशंस आपका अ ग्रुप ऑफ स्टार इज नोन एज अ कॉन्स्टलेशन. तो वैसे ही वी हैव अराउंड 85 प्लस constellations in our galaxy.
That's impressive. They form some kind of designs in the sky, right?
Correct. They form a
joined together.
Correct. We have a very well known constellation known as Bluemoon.
But
which
that
is like
we don't follow, obviously. Disclaimer for all of my students.
At the moment,
as Muslims, we don't believe in the happenings or the merits or the demerits. उसके नुकसान या उसके फायदे से हमको फायदा नहीं है. I mean, we don't believe that. Astronomy, which is called astronomy, which these people will be following the constellations and horoscope वगैरह जो रहता है उसका. But they create, I mean, stars एक formation create करते हैं, या फिर there are different kind of stars which will be visible and you can observe. आप भी अगर आसमान में देखेंगे, थोड़ी देर के लिए देखेंगे and observe करेंगे, तो stars का differentiation you will get it.
Right. And as Allah Ta'ala has also mentioned that, and we have placed with the heavens great stars and have beautified it for the observers. मतलब हमने आपके लिए तारे बनाए और इसको खूबसूरती दी. किसके लिए? हमारे लिए, क्योंकि हम उसको देखकर गौर व फिक्र करें और इस पे देखकर हम अल्लाह ताला की बड़ाई बयान कर सकें. तो इसी तरह चांद तारे से अपने को पाथवे मिलती थी. जैसे कि प्लोमेन जो मैंने बताया, प्लोमेन मतलब खेती बाड़ी जब आप करते हो तो आप प्लो करते हो, राइट? तो वो उसको बोलते हैं प्लो. और जो कॉन्स्टलेशन है वो एकदम प्लो के जैसे ही रहता है आपको, तो इसलिए वो कॉन्स्टलेशन को बोलते हैं प्लोमेन कॉन्स्टलेशन. अभी जो इस्लामी सर्किल में जो अपन बात कर रहे हैं, उसमें अपने को वी डोंट हैव एनी सिग्निफिकेंस ऑफ दीज कॉन्स्टलेशंस. नाउ व्हाट हैपेंस, दीज कॉन्स्टलेशंस दिस कॉन्स्टलेशन हैव डिज़ाइंस. जैसे कि देखो, जैसे अपन बताया था, प्लॉमैन ने बताया था, वैसे ही कई सारे हैं आपके पास. तो वो डिज़ाइंस है क्यों? अपने को समझने के लिए कि अच्छा ये डिज़ाइन यहाँ पर आ रहा है, नॉर्थ ईस्ट में आ रहा है, तो मतलब मैं नॉर्थ ईस्ट की तरफ जा रहा हूँ. अगर मैं साउथ में बढ़ गया और ये मेरे को नॉर्थ में दिखा, तो इट मीन्स दैट आई एम गोइंग इन अ रॉन्ग डायरेक्शन. अब मेरे को आई हैव टू गो टुवर्ड्स दी प्लॉमैन कॉन्स्टलेशन के पास. तो सिमिलर वे ये सारी के सारी चीज़ें जो है हमें रास्ता दिखाने के लिए बनाई थी. एंड इवन टुडे देयर आर सैटेलाइट्स which work on the stars. Okay, so currently we have got three-dimensional satellites, three-dimensional points on which our GPS satellites work.
So we also have a verse from Quran, that is 41:37, which says, "And of his signs are the night and the day, and the sun and the moon. Do not prostrate to the sun or the moon, but prostrate to Allah, who created them, if it should be him that you worship." So with this, I think, Adil, we are already 28 minutes down from the streaming, and as we have promised.
Tawhid.
Yes.
See, anyhow, we are looking at the moon. So can't we, have a close-up look for Chandrayan as well? Do we have any questions on that? Answers for that?
I think Adil is the best one to answer for that. But as per my observation and knowledge of this specific equipment that we are having over here, that wouldn't be possible because we don't have that much of zoom-in capacity. Am I correct, Adil?
No, Tohid. So actually, Chandrayan 3 has been landed on the south pole of the moon, right? So south pole हमें कभी नहीं दिखता. So neither our fathers, neither our grandfathers have seen the south pole of a moon.
Is it? What is the science behind that?
So it is that the
Why is it so? Is it because the moon only rotates around the orbit, or is it?
moon rotates for
Yes.
I mean it definitely rotates, but however the escape velocity of moon and earth are very close. The escape
Okay.
velocity of moon is around 1.2, because of which earth doesn't allow moon to rotate. Even if it wants to rotate, it cannot rotate because it again falls within the earth's gravity, so it keeps on pulling the north side of a moon. So जो भी अपन मून का साइड जो भी देख रहे हैं अपन, ये साइड हम अपने बचपन से, हमारे पेरेंट्स अब उनके बचपन से, उनके पेरेंट्स उनके बचपन से, सो दे हैव बीन वाचिंग ओवर एंड ओवर द सेम साइड ऑफ द मून. तो अपन हमेशा मून के एक ही साइड देख रहे हैं. क्यों देख रहे हैं? बिकॉज मून जो है आपके जो फेस मून का है, मतलब जो नॉर्थ फेस जो अपने को मून का दिख रहा है, तो वो एकदम वैसे ही अपने गोल घूमता है, ठीक है. और उसका जो सामने का हिस्सा है वही देख सकते हैं अपन. अभी चंद्रयान 3 जो है उसके बैक साइड, मतलब जो नॉर्थ है उसका बैक साइड जो अपने को नहीं दिख रहा ना, वहां पर जाकर लैंड हुआ है. तो इसीलिए आप टेलीस्कोप से नहीं, आप किसी भी चीज से वहां पर देखना पॉसिबल नहीं है.
That's great. That is some great insight on it. Thank you very much, Adil, on that. So do you say that it was a great significance? It will be of great significance that we were successfully able to launch Chandrayan 3 on the southern part of the moon.
Absolutely, no doubt in that. India has done a fabulous job, and it has really made India very proud to be the fourth nation in this world and the very first nation to land their satellite on the to land a rover on the south pole of a moon. I mean, it's a great achievement which we have achieved.
It was truly a great feat, Adil. Thank you so much, Adil, for your time. And
thank you, everyone.
Would you want to show our viewers some of the equipments that we are using over here?
Sure.
And also you have promised that you will be showing Saturn to us. So would it be possible now, or is it at its brightest?
No, I don't think it's possible now because moon is
already covering Saturn, right?
Yeah, moon is very brightest now, and it has.
So inshallah, next time, whenever it is possible, we'll focus on Saturn and Jupiter. Jupiter को देखेंगे, Saturn को देखेंगे, how they are and how it would be visible from the telescope में से कैसा दिखेगा, वो सारी चीजें देखेंगे.
And probably from this mountain, we might be also seeing HSE, Humble School of Excellence.
Sure, inshallah, that will be there. Our students will be, or all of the students, we pray all of the students will be reaching greater heights so that they will be visible all around the world, inshallah. So let us quickly see what equipments we have over here and what is the surrounding that we are looking the moon from. So if you can throw some light, I'll just put out this camera from here. Could you, Adil, please, could you do that for me?
Yeah, sure.
So okay, thank you.
So this is our telescope which we are using at the moment. So it's Celestron Astromarch 130. So, and the current lens what we are using here, so it is a 20 mm lens, which gives us a wider picture
lens,
of. Okay? Yeah, this is a lens.
So what is the lens useful for?
Okay, so lens is like your eye. ठीक है, ये आपकी आंख है. और ये आंख जो है, ये सेटिंग है आंख की. यहाँ पर जो आप देख रहे हो ये गोल व्हील. सो दिस सेट्स योर आई. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, जैसे कि देखो अभी आपको कोई चीज देखनी है. ओके, सो ह्यूमन आई जो है, to have a very clear view of any object from a human eye, you at least need 25 centimeter. It's a bare minimum to have a clear vision, or at least to view an object. ठीक है, एक object एक visible radius में आने के लिए you have to have at least 25 centimeter distance from your eye to the object. So इसीलिए ये जो है lens, मैं जैसे आपको बताया था, lens is like your eye. Okay. और ये जो व्हील है, इट सेट्स द फोकस. जैसे कि अब ये ऑब्जेक्ट मेरे को चांद है, चांद it falls here. So Tawhid, if you can come here.
Okay.
So this captures moon,
Okay.
and there is a focal point in between. So होता क्या है, मून आता है, मून आके उसका रिवर्टेड इमेज उस आई मीन यहाँ पे
Okay.
इसके पास जो है, इफ यू सी हियर, it's here. So this is the focus point. So जो भी ऑब्जेक्ट वो पीछे के वाले मिरर पर गिरता है, वो मिरर लाकर आपका ऑब्जेक्ट यहाँ पे फोकस करता है, यहाँ पर. दिस इज द फोकल पॉइंट ऑफ दिस इज द फोकल पॉइंट, दिस वन व्हाट यू सी हियर.
Okay.
तो ये आपका फोकल पॉइंट है.
Okay.
तो वहां पर आके ऑब्जेक्ट आपको इन्वर्टेड में पड़ता है ऑब्जेक्ट, और वो ऑब्जेक्ट देखने के लिए आपको जो है लेंस है.
So that is
और-
pure science of
Yeah.
light, reflection, refraction, all of it, right?
राइट. और ये जो लेंस है, यहाँ से आप देखते हो, और अब जैसे मैंने आपको बताया था कि यू नीड सम एक करेक्ट एक पोजीशन होना है आपको, और एक करेक्ट एक फोकस होना है जहाँ पे आप ऑब्जेक्ट को एकदम क्लियरली देख सको. जैसे कि अभी आपने I mean, since past 20-25 minutes, you have been watching moon very clearly, right?
Right.
Now, at the same time, now Tawhid, if you can get your camera closer to the lens.
Lens, okay.
Yeah. So now if you can see, it's very blurred now. You cannot see
Yeah, the
moon here, right?
Mm.
So the focus has been gone because
Okay.
I have changed the focus here. Now अभी वो focus एकदम correct आपको दिखाई दिए ऐसा अगर आपको करना है, तो you have to set your eye with regards to your focal point. आपका जो
Okay.
focal point है वो, और ये आपका eyepiece जो है, इन दोनों को एक correct पोजीशन में सेट करना है, so that you see a sharp object.
Okay.
तो ये हो गया आपका equipment.
Also, there is a question like, as this
Yes.
program has been hosted by Humble School of Excellence, and
Yeah.
there are like mostly students studying there. So may I know how it gonna impact the students? How it, what studies like? Is it what science says for the for like concave mirror, convex mirror, which was the basics of all these things. So what type of studies that students?
Why is it possible? My question is also addition to your question. I'll just add one more to it, one more point. Why is it not visible from our phones? हमारे फोन का भी कैमरा हम अगर जूम इन करके देखेंगे तो why is it not visible? उसमें भी फोकस रहता है, उसमें भी फोकस सेट होता है.
Because you need to have, see, abhi it's like this. Can I see Saturn with a binocular? Can I see?
No.
Why? Because उसका जो power होता है, ठीक है, and okay, let me give you another live example. जैसे कि आप है, okay, and मैं हूँ. So now I wear this spectacles. So I've got a power, right? तो मेरे को power है and I see things clear when I put my specs on, right?
Okay.
So there are few people who do not have specs, जिसको specs नहीं है, और वो लोग naked eye से without any extra fitting या फिर without any extra specs वो लोग एकदम clear देख सकते हैं object. Why is this so? Because जो आपके पास जो ऑप्टिक नर्व और या फिर आपके पास जो भी क्या बोलते हैं देखने का जो पावर है, ये लेंस आपको सेट करता है. फॉर एग्जांपल अभी कोई एक ऑब्जेक्ट है, वो ऑब्जेक्ट का फोकल पॉइंट यहाँ पर पड़ता है और मेरी आंख वो फोकल पॉइंट के ऊपर सेट है, इसीलिए जाकर मेरे को वो चीज़ दिखती है.
So you are saying that lens or the mirrors, basically where how the lenses are made up of. So lens or the mirrors are helping us to capture the farthest object.
Exactly.
Right now, currently, right?
Correct. It depends on the power. So you should have very great mirror for sure to capture that reflection and to capture that light as well.
Okay.
तो आपको वैसा light वाला surrounding भी चाहिए. It should not be very lit. You should have very basic minimal light to capture the celestial objects, because होता क्या है, वो object के पास में you should have light. Okay. Now for example, let us say this. अभी चांद का आपको चांद कैसे दिख रहा है? चांद कैसे दिख रहा है आपको? I mean, how are you seeing?
Through our eyes.
Naked eye.
Through your naked eye for sure, but you see moon because sunlight is falling on moon and moon is reflecting that light to our eyes, right?
Absolutely.
Now,
That's the reflection.
Okay.
It's called a luminous object for that
Right.
reason, right?
Right. Now, what happens is moon. Now,
एक चीज बोलिए मेरे को, लाइट मून के ऊपर पड़ने से आपको मून दिख रहा है, या फिर मैं फोन की टॉर्च लगा, अगर मैं मेरे आंख के सामने लगाऊं तो मेरे को मून स्टार्स वगैरह दिखते हैं? टॉर्च खाली मैं मेरे आंखों के सामने लगा तो दिखते मेरे को नहीं दिखते ना.
No, right.
There has to be a light which should fall on an object for
Then
that
reflected.
object to be luminescent,
Right.
right?
Then
So
reflected,
similar way
right?
वहां से वो रिफ्लेक्ट होके आपके पास आता है.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Thank you for all of the insights, Adil. Thank you so much.
Thank
for,
you everyone, and
bringing- thank
I
you,
hope
everyone.
to see many more.
I hope this raises
Astrophysicists.
interest. I hope this brings interest in our students, all of the students all around the world. This helps them to know about space, what space is, and what astrophotography or new terms that we have coined over here. Not coined actually, we have used over here. That is from the space or um, furthermore, which we'll be using for deep space also. So I hope this has been a very good live streaming for all of the students around the world, and I'm very much thankful for Adil and all of the team's effort that we have over here. They have set up a camp or the tent over here, so at the remotest location possible for getting a clear view of the moon without any disturbance. And we have some few members from Adil's team as well. So I hope this was very helpful for all of you. Please thank all of the team present over here, and let us close with this live stream. Inshallah, there will be many more live streams in future. And Saturn is the next. Saturn and Jupiter, as promised by Adil, will be next from the team. Okay. Jazakallah khair, everyone.
Thank you, Humble School.
Thank you. Bye.
वहाँ पे एक मोटी लकड़ी लगी हुई है, अपना वो ले लेगा.